Well, hello there, everybody. Welcome, Crystal. Welcome, Gary Spikes. Welcome, Val. Hello there. How's everybody doing on a Tuesday evening? We got Eric. We got Jean. We got Rebecca. Hello there. And Kelly. How are you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
Good. Oh, wonderful. So what happened was my computer needed updates, right? So I thought I'd bypass it. Wrong answer.
Whoops.
I bypassed it and it was like, computer updating, stand by. So yes. So what are we going to get into tonight?
We are going to do dream interpretation.
Ooh. Oh, I love dreams.
So if you guys have dreams that you want interpreted, put them in the chat and we'll interpret them.
Yeah, just make sure if you do, put them in caps because I got a bunch of things going on my screen and I click and talk at the same time. Sometimes I don't read comments because people have extracurricular activities going on. So I try not to meddle, just like I don't do at the doctor's office, which I'm really excited. I get to go finally on February 1st.
Oh, good.
Yes. Wrong button, not the laughter button. Yeah. So I'm
well,
really
you
excited.
are happy. That was appropriate.
Yeah. All right. So we'll do the cheering button. There we go.
Yeah, there you go.
So welcome, Susan F. Nice to have you in the show. So yeah, meaning of dreams. So people don't realize my glasses are crooked, or is it me? It's me. People don't realize that when dreams come to you, especially family members or loved ones, usually there's a meaning. So put them in caps, and we'll go over them if you have any. So when do you dream, Kelly?
Oh, I dream all the time.
Do you dream like as soon as you go to sleep, halfway through the night, early morning?
All night long. I
Oh, now
am,
that song stuck in my head all night long now.
yes.
Do you really?
I am busy all night.
Yeah, I couldn't handle that. So I used
And
to be
then
that
I
way.
have the dead people coming to me in dreams too. So I'm busy.
So I'll tell you this. So somebody made I don't want to say a fortune tell. I don't want to say that, but they made a prediction. I would say, let's just call it a prediction.
Okay.
And one night I was sleeping, and you know how somebody's staring at you,
Yeah.
and I'm like, really? And this is I mean, this is like 1:30, 2 o'clock in the morning. So I looked up, and it freaked me out because it looked like somebody was leaning over, staring at me, like almost eyeball to eyeball.
They do that.
And did I tell you what I did?
No.
So I hollered out because I knew I wasn't sleeping because I remember doing it. And I hollered out, God, eradicate this from the face of the earth. Amen.
There
And
you
it
go.
disappeared. And I went back to sleep. And I'm like, that's freaky. I don't remember. It was like translucent. It was like a gray matter. It looked like almost like a human, but I was too freaked out. And I know I was awake because I hollered out in a very hateful voice. So
Well,
I don't know.
you were mentioned. I remember now. You mentioned it last.
Yeah.
Yes.
So I was trying to explain to somebody. I don't know if it was you or somebody else. It was like looking into an eyeball. And when I was trying to explain that, I meant to say it was somebody like looking like right at me. Like, what are you doing? But anyways.
Oh, they do that to me all the time. It's like, really?
No.
You know.
It's freaky. So yeah. Hello, Joanne Stewart. Welcome to the show. Nice to have you. But yeah, so I'm getting towards the bottom here. Hello, Eric. Nice to have you. But that's just freaky. So I don't know how you can do that full time. I know you get used to it, like you said. You're accustomed to it.
You do. It's like for instance, I'll give you guys an example. Like sometimes you're dreaming you're in a house, and it depends on what part of the house you're in. Like if you're in the attic, you're in dealing with higher spirituality. In the living room, it means where you live. In the kitchen, it's feeding of your soul. And living room also is family, friends, loved ones, all that. Bathroom is getting rid of something, obviously.
I'm laughing because somebody's talking about a high price telescope. So I got to tell you this, Kelly Joe.
Okay.
So before I moved to Lexington years ago, right, I had this real nice telescope. And Shelby and my oldest daughter, Melissa, I was like, y'all want to see Saturn? And they're like, yeah. I'm like, you never seen Saturn in the rings? They're like, no. I was like, it's out. I said, let me go on the back deck and I'll get the telescope set up and y'all can go see it. 15, 20 minutes later, I get it all set up. I get it in line. I get it focused, and there's Saturn. And I can see Saturn in the rings.
Mm-hmm.
And I holler at them, come on out here. I got it set up. They're all excited. They get bent down. They get looking. Dad, what? I don't see anything. What do you mean you don't see anything? I'm like, hey, hold on. Let me look. Damn, I don't see anything either. I'm like, all right, y'all must have bumped it. Hold on. Let me get it back in there. So I get it back in line. I get it in the center of the telescope. And I'm like, all right, don't bump the telescope. Get back down there and look. You're going to see it. So they're like, well, I'm going to go first. They're like, no, I'm going to go first. So I think Melissa went. She looks. Dad. I'm like, what? She says, there's nothing in there. I'm like, move over. So I get back down there. I'm like, you must be bumping it. So I get it back again. So we do this like 3 or 4 times. They're getting aggravated. They're like, are you punking me on, Dad? I'm like, no, it's really, look. So I get it in there. And she's just standing there looking at me. She starts laughing. I'm like, what's so funny? She said, Dad, Do you realize the Earth is orbiting, right? 17,000 miles an hour. I'm like, and she says, when you get it in the center of the telescope, when we get down there, look, it's moving. I was like, I'm like, no, it's not.
Yeah, it does.
Center of the telescope, and I'm standing there like this. I'm like, damn. They're like, what? I'm like, it's moving out of frame.
Yeah.
That was embarrassing, ladies
That's
and gentlemen.
funny.
All right. Sharon says, oh my God, I just dreamed there was a what's that? A garage? Dead dig and a coyote in my pool. What's a garage? A garage. What's that? Is that a monster, Sharon?
I don't know what that is.
You have to tell me what that is. But yeah, isn't that embarrassing? You know, and I was going to buy the one that's self-centered, and I guess it tracks the planets. So once you lock onto it, no matter what the orbits or, you know, with the, anyways, it just stays in focus. But they saw Saturn that night, I promised you.
I was my second husband, he was like really scientific, and he had built a reverse telescope where and with a motor that would stay in with the cycle of the Earth, so you wouldn't lose your star. That was the coolest thing. And when you looked through it, it was right side up. It wasn't upside down.
Eric fought an alien that looked like a Yeti with the samurai sword. Eric, don't eat before you go to bed.
Right. Pizza dreams.
Bless
now,
heart,
did he
Eric.
really dream that, or is he just?
No, he really dreamed that. I believe Eric. Eric has some messed up dreams.
Well, that means he's fighting with something that he needs to look at.
Demons. Use the holy water. He got a lot of holy water recently. He asked for it. He's
a large dead dog or a coyote in your pool.
Oh, okay. Well, I just must have been a typo. Okay, that's
okay.
Different.
Yes, coyote is the trickster, so you have to be careful of people tricking you. And water means emotions.
Yes.
So.
But he sent me a message. He's like, Grizzly, you trying to tell me something? Like what? He said, all this holy water. I'm like, you asked for holy water. So I filled the box up.
But because it was dead, it means that the threat is gone. It was eliminated.
Davy Jones, do you see my wife coming back?
No. Extenuating circumstances, I guess, in her mind. I'm sorry.
That's a hard question. And I'll say this, if that's the case, Davy, God bless you. And sometimes God will close the door to open up another one.
Yes, so, absolutely.
Yeah. And I didn't say my prayer. I'll say my prayer here in a minute. What is the percentage of people that can go back in the dreams and continue correct and strange the outcome? That is a good question. I don't know that either.
Somebody Google it. I do lucid dreaming.
So
I can go back. I can go up and go to the ladies' room and then go right back to my dream.
I can't.
And pick up where I left off. But another thing, like if you're dreaming of a monster chasing you, that's stuff you need to deal with. And a lot of times you'll have semblances, like you won't know the people in the room, but you're talking or eating and you're conversing. That means you're working out the problems of the daytime sometimes. You're going quiet again. We can't hear you.
I was praying.
Oh, okay.
I said my prayer while you was talking.
Oh, all right.
I didn't do my prayer or ring my bow. So My youngest daughter told me that she had a vivid dream about my dad. Her grandfather died before she was born.
Well, that was like a prophetic dream. He really came to visit her in the dream.
I've actually heard of family members coming back that's never seen their loved ones or children or grandchildren and visit them. So,
Right.
yes.
Absolutely.
All right.
And then there's different symbology in your dreams. It means different things to different people. Like some people don't like black, but black can absorb things. It can mean the void. Some people it means negativity. Sometimes it means positivity. It depends on what you believe.
Hey, Overbelt, welcome to the show, Tennessee.
Well, I missed that. Somebody was chased by a shadow or something.
He was being followed by a dark shadow, and she was trying to warn him. He was shot in the dream. So, let's see here. All right, I'm getting down towards the bottom. Let's see here. Hello, Walthus. Nice to see you. Good evening, my dear friend. Nice to have you.
And then sometimes
you may want to warn a girl that may want to give you breakfast in bed.
Okay.
Who's that, Crystal? Crystal. Did I miss a comment? Did I miss a comment, Kelly?
I don't. I'm looking to see.
I will not pass up breakfast in bed, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah, there you go.
I love breakfast in bed. I haven't had that in years.
Oh, yeah, we did. Let's see, what was it? It was let's see, I think Tennessee, Kentucky Bigfoot. I dreamed I had a black lion panther that I carried on my shoulder. What was that about? Well, that's probably his totem animal. And you might be dreaming about another lifetime. Because you can have past life dreams too.
Follow up on the tea reading. The daughter you read the tea leaves is not pregnant, but her sister is. All my girls look similar and people confuse them. That's interesting.
Oh, how funny.
So I missed that one.
I didn't see that.
Yeah, either. I must have scrolled by a bunch of them somehow. Sarah, what does it mean to be attacked by some cat again and again in a dream?
That's something that you're negating and that you're not looking at. It's like a problem or something that you stuck down to your toenails.
Oh, you're welcome, Tim Hudson.
But also cats that could be one of your totems. So I don't know what cat means, but I know lion means leadership. So if somebody can Google cat and tell us what that means in the room, in the chat, let me know.
I don't know if I got a deck of that. Let's see here. Spirit animal. Is a spirit animal in the deck of a cat?
I don't know if it has a cat. That's what I'm trying to remember. I have a deck, but I don't remember.
Bee, dragonfly.
I know dog means loyalty. I know it has cougar, bobcat,
eagle, lion. Let's see here. If I don't find out, this is going to drive me nuts. And there's a raccoon, hawk.
But I don't believe it has cat.
I don't think it does. I think it's got everything like the tiger.
Everything else.
No, it does have a cat.
Okay.
The cat is independence and courage. And it's to develop balance between independence and time togetherness.
Okay.
So, yes.
Good.
So, interesting.
And then Standing Stone is saying I had a dream I was across town and there was a tornado. He was trying to call my house, but it was an old fashioned rotary phone and I couldn't make it go all the way to the end. Well, that's trying to get to your family. And it's tornado sweeps up negativity and can be destructive. And it's miscommunication within the family. That's what that means. And there was probably troubles in the family at that time.
Denise, why do I keep dreaming I'm naked, walking around, and no one notices me?
That's being stripped bare and feeling unnoticed and being vulnerable. I can't say that word tonight.
Now,
Say
Gene, go ahead.
Save that word for me. I can't say it. Vulnerable. Never mind. I can't talk.
Gene, I wasn't dreaming. Somebody was actually looking at me. That's why I said I know I was dreaming, because I hollered at God to eradicate this thing or whatever it was from the face of the earth. So that's what was wild. So that was strange. So extenuating circumstances in her mind.
Instead of the word I'm trying to say that I can't say, feeling exposed. There we go. Physically, spiritually, and emotionally.
All right. Hello there, BS. GB, nice to have you. Welcome to the show. A round of applause for you.
So sorry about that. Yes, I was stuttering.
I get on a word and I sound like the Three Stooges. Deep. So, absolutely.
Let's see. I'm trying to think. Colors mean a lot too, but it depends on what colors mean to you.
Hello, Dry Bayou.
And then sometimes you can go into the astral realm sometimes when you're dreaming. You know, when you see scary things, you're in the lower levels and you gotta say your prayer before you go to sleep.
Norman wants to know, how do we know what our spirit animal is?
Whatever you dream of a lot or have in your house, you know, like some people, what if you collect pigs, cows, ducks, geese, wolves, dogs, cat statues,
frogs,
goats, frogs, owls, you name it. That's your totem animal.
So Darren wants to know, any messages from my father in spirit, please? Sorry to hear that, Darren.
There's a connection with March is coming up. What is the connection with March?
All right, I'm going to scroll down to the bottom. You can reply there.
And then he's also telling me he's really proud of you. And did he wear suspenders or did somebody else wear suspenders? You know, somebody's proud and they hold their suspenders with their thumbs and put their chest out. That's what I hear. And then he's talking about a car. Like it was light green and it looks like, I hope I got the make right. It looks like a Chevy and it looks like a 56 Chevy. Very rounded and very bubbly, and then the chrome, you know. He's showing me that.
All right, I'll scroll back down. Gene says, I thought you were dreaming, but that was what Crystal was talking about. Well, Gene, what I was... Well, if Krista wants to bring me breakfast, I will not say no. But anyways.
There you go.
There we go. I had a dream. Everyone hit the like button and shared. So,
well, that's a nice dream.
That's right. All right, let's see here. Let me go back to the bottom. Norma, I have 4 cats, 3 dogs, and a hedgehog. Well, I tell you what, I charge admission over there.
There you go. Yeah, she has a menagerie.
That's right. So, all right, here. Rebecca, we took out the guardrail with Gary's remark. Yeah, you sure did. I heard those rivets pop. So, never watched the show. We got to watch Bewitched and Gilligan's Island. I remember Bewitched.
Oh yeah, I love that show.
Does Pretty Mrs. Me, will there be a reconciliation? See, I stuttered on that one. Billy Diamonds wants to know.
Yes, she'll meet again.
Scott M, I found 2 pennies today. Ooh.
Ooh, that's a nice thing. That's from Spirit. And then the song Pennies, Pennies from Heaven.
Yeah, that's a sure sign. I had it was wild. Nobody knew this, and Kelly Joe picked up on it, and somebody else. They're like, "Are you finding pennies?" I'm like, "That's strange." Deb, she says, for the audio listeners, my mom passed away in 2018. My condolences. Does she know I miss and love her?
Oh, she hears you every day. And she gives you hugs from behind you when you're cooking. And then she loves to hang out in the hallway and then the right-hand side. Do you have a porch? There's a right-hand side of the porch. And then she's talking about photo albums.
Hello, Rosemary.
And if you have a wall of photos, that's where she likes a lot.
Standing Stones, you've been visited by the Dust Fairy.
And in a woman's house, if you have enough dust balls, you can make a man out of it.
Oh. Overbuild. I remember the old Giants old TV show I watched as a kid and Lost in Space. Yeah.
Yes.
Mr. Smith
I love Lost in Space. Danger, Will Robinson. Danger.
Joanne Stewart, my sister-in-law, died recently. I do apologize, Joanne. Did she make it to heaven? She was 54.
5 people came and got her. She crossed quick. And aunt and uncle, grandma and grandpa.
So Denise wants to know, why can't people remember their dreams?
Because you didn't train yourself to. If you don't have a cat that'll knock it over, you can put a glass of water on a bedstand to help you remember and tell yourself you remember when you go to bed. Keep a tablet next to the bed so you can write it down, and don't piddle before you write your dream down, because you'll piddle your dream away.
That is true.
Because you'll be going to go to the bathroom and say you'll remember, and you'll forget after you piddle. And I'm not trying to be gross. I hope I didn't say anything wrong.
Gary says, I don't want to remember most of my dreams. So, let's see. I dreamed I was peeling an orange last night.
That's an reveal of something, and also the sweetness of life, because orange is sweet, and creativity, because the orange color.
Sharon wants to know, back in the day, my mom gave up a baby boy. Is he still alive?
Yes.
Hello, Karen Clayton. Welcome. Pedito, my dream away, smiles. Hello, Lorna. Sorville. Sorry if I mispronounce your name. Any message from my ex, Dominique?
Is she passed on? I take it she's passed on.
Yeah, if you can answer that for us. Yeah, she passed away last year. Sorry to hear that.
Oh, I'm sorry. But I see hugs and kisses, and sometimes she'll sleep next to you. Have you felt, and you have dreamed her. So have you felt her next to you sometimes? And it's coming up with an anniversary, because she's showing me red roses.
Oh.
Aw. You guys were soulmates.
Scott M. Now this is hard. My mother said she had passed 450. She died at 49 and a half.
Wow, I'm sorry. But the soul always knows.
Yes.
And you've dreamed your mama. Your mama's come to you in dreams. And I don't know why she hangs out in your closet, but she hangs out in your closet and then hangs out in the spare bedroom. I don't know what's in there that she's attracted to.
Stand by here. Let's see. All right. Writing down dreams works for me. Sharon says, yeah, absolutely. I tell people always keep a pen and pencil and paper next to the bed.
Totally. Yep.
So Scott says, yes, she does. I talk to her. Yeah. I always tell people when your loved ones pass, whether it's husband, wife, grandmother, it doesn't matter who it is, talk to them because they know they are there and they hear you. So
they hear every word.
Yeah, BS. You're giving me hungry. I dreamt I was eating a massive marshmallow last night. I woke up choking on my pillow. Ba-boom!
That's funny.
Oh, that's why I'm going to live until I'm 103. That's right, Eric. And just, hey, you got plenty of holy water to get you there. If you run out, let me know. And the spare bedroom
is the closet. Oh, how funny. How funny.
Brian and I had to look Kate up. Record dreams on phone, audio, or video recorder app. Oh, interesting. She knew about the closet. That's awesome. Norma, any messages for my grandson?
Oh, he's laughing and having a ball. He rides in the car with you, shotgun. Now, what is the reference of the color yellow in him? I have no idea, but that's what I hear. Okay. So let me know about that. And then my ex-husband died. I'm sorry, December 8th. What would he change if he could? I hear not a thing. He wouldn't change a thing. And that was a song too.
Jean says, I had an aunt, Lil, who was a psychic, read tea leaves and cards and so much more. I always thought she would come to me, and she hasn't. My friend Marge was the same way, and she never came either.
Are you open to it? That's what I need to ask Jean. Now that you've opened the door, they'll probably come to you in a dream.
Sharon, you got a lot of loved ones pass. Sorry to hear that. Any message from a husband, son, or mom?
Your husband's around you. He's been sitting on your bed. Your husband and son are together. And they're all together. Your mom's there too. She's cooking. So they're having food. Family gathering.
So, all right, here. All right. Overbuilt. Miss my mom and Charles. Anything on that? Sorry to hear that, Overbuilt.
Oh, he had such a wry sense of humor. He showed me the month of September. I don't know what the connection of that is. And did he fish? Because he's holding up fish.
He was my buddy, says. All
yep.
right.
Good times. You guys could talk and discuss and laugh about anything and everything. What's did you guys go to a lake? Because there's something about a lake, and then there's like a joke a joke about a squirrel. What's the squirrel joke?
Oh, they're prospecting USA. Welcome. Nice to see you.
Hello.
I haven't seen any feedback yet.
Yeah, come on, guys, let us know.
All right. Overbuilt. She's waiting for some confirmation. Rebecca, I'm dreaming of having screaming matches with my mother, father, and sister in life. My dad usually was on my side and mom on hers.
Well, yeah, disagreements in the family, working it out in your dreams.
Unfinished business. I don't know if Overbuilt's still here or not.
Okay.
He may have stepped away. Sean, my parents went through depression and we still have depression stamps. Yes. Hello, Russell Easterbrook. Say anything for my dad.
Okay. He's showing me, are you going back to school or learning something new? He's showing me a thick book. He's proud of you. And he's showing me that you're probably at a crossroads because there's like two signs and there's an arrow that way and an arrow that way. Choose. So that's what he's showing me.
Overbuilt came back. He said, I'm a slow typer. I do apologize. He had a pond and I live next to a lake and I'm born in September.
Well, there you go. But he loved that pond.
Hey, war criminal. Hello.
Davy Jones said, what do you mean by extenuating circumstances in her mind? I don't know. I just get that she's delayed in coming back, I guess. That's what I'm seeing.
Rosemary, anything for my mom or my son?
Your mom's showing me sheets. Did she hang sheets on the line? But I also see her shaking a tablecloth and laying it on the table. So, and you and your mom could talk about anything. And your son, did you guys ever have four-wheelers or something like that? I see him on that. And he always loved to go fast. He had a ball. He was a typical boy. But he was very good with numbers. Very good with numbers. Great smile. Great kid. He was for the underdog. He had a kind heart. So.
Norma, right on my grandson riding shotgun, always won over his brothers. And Cryptid, how about my dad? Father that raised me, but not biological. Well, he seemed like he coached you a lot. Is that true? I'm just saying.
Yep. And he was there for him. He was the dad that picked him. He was very kind, considerate man and taught him a lot.
Oh, that's right. Russell did write a book. I forgot all about that.
Oh, I don't know.
Yeah, I wasn't even thinking about that when you said that.
Well, I don't know nothing.
I should have told you that. I wasn't even thinking of that. I should have known better. Sorry, Russell.
That's your acknowledgement that you know your father really sees what's happening now. There you go.
Yeah, Cryptid said he coached a lot. Okay, I can see that. Interesting. Sorry, Russell. So like a bell went off when he wrote that. I was like, duh. All right, Val. Any messages for mom or dad? Thank you.
Well, your mom and dad are together. They loved each other very much. They're like soulmates. They're with the whole family. There's a whole bunch. There's aunts, uncles over there on each side. Did your mom and dad dance? Because your mom's showing me that she has pretty shoes on and she can dance. Maybe there was something wrong with her legs when she was old, but they picked their young years. They They're both in their 20s.
Standing. If someone needs something, everyone pitched in. We have to say, yeah, back then it's what everybody did, right?
Yep.
So that's true. Don't forget, everybody, Kelly Joe's information at the bottom of the page. Kelly Joe at 1009 at gmail.com. KellyJoePsychic.com, 561-333-5367 for the audio people. Pamela wants to know, is anything coming through for me?
You have nice changes happening this year. You're in a whole new cycle. And are you thinking of moving? Because there could be a move within a year. Not a bad move, it's a good move. And then there's like an opportunity. And there's something either buying or selling of land this year for you.
Oh, interesting.
So I'm going to be on X Zone Radio tonight at 9:30. I think it's pre-taped, but through Skype.
That's good.
That Rob McConnell.
Yeah.
That'll be fun.
Sometimes they can't get through because of our grief and also want to hear from them. So, yes. Pamela says N9.
What's that mean?
I don't know. So.
Or no to all the things I told her for the future. Maybe
that I don't know.
I don't know.
Judy wants to know anything from her?
Your timing is impeccable. You're very psychic. You have a little girl child, like a grandchild coming. And then there's a connection with Boston and California. And then you're going to see an old girlfriend that you haven't seen in over 30 years. Her original hair color was like strawberry blonde before dye.
Mm-hmm. All right, let's see what we got here. What did my dad think about where we put his ashes?
Oh, he was totally pleased.
Okay, let's see here. Champagne says, thank you. It was yes, no on the moving. Okay. Chantel.
You could move in within a couple of years.
Okay. Chantel needs a message. Who's Chantel?
I don't know.
Yeah. Okay. I didn't see a Chantel. Roger, Jean, Sharon, baby boy gave up. If I like to find the baby boy my mom gave up, any idea where to look? That's a rough one.
Well, there's a connection with New York and a connection with I'm hearing a town name, but I don't know if it's New York. I hear Steepleton. Steepleton, maybe.
Okay. Dad's father, Ray, I miss him too. I was like 5 when he passed. Sorry to hear that, Overbelt. Away, he called me his Skolnof. LOL. Anything?
I see. Did you ride in the car a lot? I see you being little and riding in the car and him taking you for a treat. He was a great influence on you. And did you guys play catch? Because I'm seeing a mitt and a ball. So.
Hello, Pam. Welcome to the show. Thank you. Hello there, Nelda. Welcome. Thank you. You're welcome, Judy. All right.
I want to thank everybody for participating and coming. I always enjoy it.
Yes, absolutely. BS, GB, anything for me, please, Kelly? It would be greatly appreciated.
You're going to have 2 work opportunities. One business from a close friend, and then like a raise, and then you are going to be able to get your vacation home. that you've been working on, and land that you've been working on. I see that. And then there's like remodeling at your house. You're going to redo the kitchen and a back bathroom. And then you and your wife are going to get to take a trip.
Hello, Chantel. Nice to see you. I must have passed over you, and that'll be the last one. You're welcome, Jean. And anything for Chantel. Chantel lays had a pretty face, the hair way down. Oh, yeah, the wiggle and the walk, the way she talked, make the world go round. I forgot the words.
She's very, very psychic. And then there's a connection with Georgia and her. And she's gonna get a bracelet. And then she's gonna have a dream from her grandma.
Oh, that's
on her mom's side. She don't use all of her gifts. She needs to use them more.
Interesting. Well, there you go, ladies and gentlemen.
Thank you.
Hopefully you enjoyed the show, and come back and see us and coast to coast around the world. See you tonight at 9. Take care. Bye-bye.